Queen's Gambit declined, Ragozin defense, 5.Bg5 Nbd7 6.cxd5 x5 7.e3. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed Black in that one. White played the opening well, but Black was on another level. Both players navigated the middle game well. White's endgame precision was a cut above Black. Opening with the Queen's pawn. The move d5 establishes control over the e4 square, frees up the light-squared bishop, and builds a presence in the center. A wing pawn is available in the Queen's Gambit to attack the center and divert Black's attention away from the e4 square. By using the e-pawn to protect the key d5 pawn, e6 rejects the Queen's Gambit. nc3 puts more pressure on the d5 square and helps control the e4 square. bb4 develops the bishop and pins the knight to the king. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This pins a knight, which restricts its mobility. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. It is a fair deal after all captures. Backs off. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. This activates a queen by developing it off of its starting square. It is the last book move. The adversary is then able to fork parts. It is incorrect. There was only one good move there. This ignores an opportunity to fork pieces. This permits the opponent to capture the checking bishop. It is a miss. Recaptures. It is ideal. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. It is best. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This comes in several sections. It is ideal. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. That pawn was free for the taking. It is best. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. It is quite good. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is quite good. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. This reveals an attack that poses a threat to a queen. That's good. This misses an opportunity to move a queen to safety. This allows the opponent to capture the checking queen. It is an inaccuracy. Backs off. It's compelled. That's a decent move. That's good. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This threatens to win a knight. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. That's fine. It is good. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This strikes the opponent's bishop. That's good. This moves the bishop to safety. It is best. This requires an outpost, a square that is currently in play where a pawn cannot push the knight off. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. Very precise. It is best. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. It is quite good. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. That's fine. It is good. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This misses a much better move. It is a mistake. That's a decent move. That's good. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. That's good. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is quite good. This is an equal trade. It is best. That's fine. It is good. While not a mistake, That is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is ideal. This secures a pawn. It is ideal. Backs off. It is quite good. This enables the adversary to capture an outpost using a knight. It is incorrect. This threatens to create a passed pawn. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This misses an opportunity to take an outpost with a knight. It is a miss. The pawn is now in a safe position. It is ideal. This misses a chance to threaten a bishop and gain the pace. It is incorrect. White still has the better position, but they lost their winning advantage. It is a miss. Black was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. This is the start of the endgame and black is losing. It is a mistake. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This loses a better opportunity to expand a bishop's range by shifting it to a more advantageous square. It is incorrect. The checking bishop is moved away in this move. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This defends the attacked pawn. It is best. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This requires an outpost, a square that is currently in play where a pawn cannot push the bishop off the board. That's good. Among the best actions. It is quite good. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. That's good. This moves the knight to safety. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. White played the opening well, but black was on another level. Both players navigated the middle game well. White's endgame precision was a cut above black.